Students learn dance moves from professional artists.
Plus, parents get a chance to learn more about the university. Stay tuned. TrojanVision Nightly News starts now.
From the high-definition digital production center on the Troy campus, with news from Troy University locations around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision Nightly News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision Nightly News for July 9, 2014. I'm Deidre Green.
And I'm Jamarlo Phillips. Thank you for joining us this evening. Well, this week, some youngsters are learning to become better dancers thanks to Troy's Summer Spotlight on Dance. But as Angel Norris shows us, the kids are learning from some people whose work has been in the national spotlight.
This week, Troy University is holding a Summer Spotlight on Dance. Troy is welcoming two guests to help with this year's camp: hip-hop choreographer Ryan Towery and choreographer Nikki Loud. Both choreographers have extensive backgrounds in dance, from college to working as a choreographer for Dancing with the Stars.
They have a college degree. It's kind of like a BA in performing arts.
Towery has high hopes of what the students will accomplish this week.
I'm hoping to expose them to different styles of dance and movement, and just allowing them to express themselves through movement.
However, this is not Loud's first time being on Troy's campus.
You know, I've always taught around the country. I actually came in here about 4 years ago, 2 years in a row, and set pieces for the dance department.
Being from the bigger city, she can't say which she likes better.
There's not really a comparison between like LA, New York and Troy, Alabama. I love the country though. I love the city, I love the country, I love it all. I love the people here. I've absolutely fallen in love with the culture.
The students will learn all styles of dance, from jazz and hip hop to musical theater.
I just want them to have a good time and walk away feeling good and confident, like they've learned something new, they've met new friends. And hopefully wanting to come back again next year.
As the week progresses and they learn more choreography and more routines, they will have a mock callback. This will show them what it would be like as a dancer going to an audition. Angel Norris, Troy TrojanVision News.
The Summer Spotlight camps continue over the next 2 weeks. Next week, youngsters will be learning about theater.
Throughout the summer, Troy University introduces the campus to incoming freshmen at the Impact orientation sessions. But as Clay Yeager shows us, it is not just the students who learn about Troy at Impact.
As incoming freshmen go through Impact and get a crash course on what is expected of them, the parents are getting a more comprehensive look on what they need to do in order to support their sons and daughters through college.
The information we convey to them is very similar to what we're conveying to the freshmen, but it's of a more detailed nature. We really get into the nuts and bolts of college, academic programs, expenses, and how they can best support their student in this transition.
Starling did not just talk about what parents need to do financially, but also how important it is for Troy to provide for their children the resources they need to succeed in college.
We hope that this is a huge reaffirmation that their student has made a great decision about where they're going to attend college, and that they can see themselves being part of this experience as well. We hope that they take away a high level of confidence that our university is committed to serving their student with every need that they're going to have here.
Starling also thinks it's important for the parents to meet the faculty and staff so that they can have their questions answered when they need them to, and show that the student is more than a number.
We feel it's important for parents to meet many of the personalities that will service their the people that will service their students while they're here. Parents tend to like to have names and contacts, and when they leave here with those things, they feel much better about calling and asking questions and getting information. And if we achieve that, that's going to be really important.
The parents took in a lot of information at this year's Impact, but they also learned that their children are not the only one with expectations to hold.
What I took away from it was just the expectations of what I need to do as a father to support my son through his freshman year in college. It's just an opportunity for us to kind of set expectations, again, not only for what's in store for the student, but also what's in store for the family as their student goes away for their first year in college.
Other parents were impressed with the faculty and how they showed interest in their children as well as their success in college.
I feel very comfortable having been here now that I've met a lot of people who are in charge and administrators. Everybody's so nice. I feel like they're really concerned about my daughter. By far, I think Troy's been one of the friendliest places. And I mean, I think that everybody's been very helpful and definitely wants to make sure that, you know, she gets through it, like I said, and graduates on time, has a good GPA. So by far one of the friendliest places.
Clay Yeager, Troy, TrojanVision News.
Impact has one more full session before wrapping up next Tuesday.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. In Montgomery, Alabama conservation officials say black bear sightings make it clear that the bears are increasing in number and expanding their range. Keith Calden of the Conservation Department's Wildlife Division says black bears have been sighted recently in Butler and Choctaw counties in South Alabama. Sightings have occurred in recent years in Jefferson, Lee, Chambers, and Macon counties.
In Warrior, Jefferson County Sheriff's deputies are investigating a deadly shooting in the northern part of the county. Deputies say they responded to a call around 8 o'clock last night at a residence in Warrior and found a 46-year-old man dead in the backyard.
And also in Montgomery, officials say Montgomery Public Schools paid out more than $134,000 in unemployment compensation in the last fiscal year, much of it to former employees who didn't deserve it. The system's payroll director told the Montgomery County Board of Education yesterday that the system had simply failed to supply the Alabama Department of Labor with the necessary paperwork to prevent some payments.